It is what it do, what it is, lads and ladettes. Grizz is here with another fresh video for y'all. And a couple months ago, we received just a quick teaser trailer. I believe it just leaked off of, not even leaked. It was on the SNK YouTube site, Japanese SNK YouTube channel. And it was a Samurai Showdown trailer. And they call it Samurai Spirits out in Japan. And I was like, wow, is this real? What is this? It just seemed random. But I do believe that they were leading up to it, and they were saying that there was coming something in the next few days. And today, we got some extra news from it. They gave us maybe about 45 minutes of gameplay, and it looks pretty good. It actually, to me, it reminds me of Street Fighter 4, maybe Street Fighter 5. And I think it looks good. Now, I'm not the biggest fighting game fan, but I've always been a fan of Samurai Showdown. And I don't know if I'm going to pick this up, but maybe not. But I think it looks pretty good. It's stiff, you know, like every hit matters. The blood splashing and gushing everywhere. I think that's pretty awesome. Sorry about that. And yeah, and so it launches on PlayStation 4 and Xbox in June, and then Q4 on Switch. And, you know, I think at this point it's to be expected on the Nintendo Switch a little later than most, because the Switch came in the middle of this generation, as most Nintendo systems do. And, you know, they probably, just like other developers, they have issues with it, and sometimes these things get delayed. I'm fine with that as long as it comes out, as long as it sells well, and as long as it moves well, you know, 60 frames per second, and everything is fluid, no problem. But once again, it launches on PS4 and Xbox in June, and Q4 on the Nintendo Switch. And that was just something quick. What happened today, something really big that happened today, was the Wall Street Journal says that it could be out as soon as summer of this year. The Nintendo Switch has some revisions coming out, and two models, one a Switch Pro-like model and a Switch Mini model, and saying that it will be a Switch Pro styled model that is indeed more powerful than the original model, but not as powerful as the PS4 Pro or the Xbox One X. And I'm thinking that maybe it could possibly cost more. Of course, if you're giving us more power, it's definitely going to cost more, and maybe 1080p handheld, and maybe not 4K docked, but I have no idea what could possibly be. I'm not really super tech savvy, but it'll definitely be more powerful, and things will be able to operate a lot more powerful, maybe a little bit more expensive. The standard model was about $300. Maybe the standard model will go down between $250 and $200. And this model will be $300, $350, something like that. But what also is interesting, that they also said that there's due to be a mini model. Now, I really think that this is pretty interesting, and I think they're also giving it the Nintendo 3DS treatment. Now, what happened with the Nintendo 3DS is after they, you know, later down the line, people stopped using the 3D feature, so they came out with the 2DS. And then they gave us two models, one that's not foldable and one that is foldable, and those were also cheaper. And now the 2DS that wasn't foldable was a little bit more durable than the regular 3DS or 2DS model. And it was a little cheaper, and this is for maybe casual gamers and children, people who don't want to spend $300 on something for their child. And, you know, this would warrant maybe a better purchase for them. And I think this would be pretty awesome, honestly. And yeah, so I think maybe you won't be able to detach the Joy-Con. You can't dock it, but you can charge it for some reason. But I think maybe you can put it on a dock, because at this point, why not use a USB Type-C charging capability? But maybe it just won't work or respond to a Nintendo Switch dock. Or maybe it doesn't come with a Nintendo Switch dock to warrant a cheaper pricing value. But I think this actually sounds good. Maybe they reveal it in June when E3 is, and maybe it comes out July, August or something. And I know me, if they do have a Pro model, I'm definitely going to be trading in my base model, and I will be upgrading it. Maybe it'll have the 1 to 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte model straight off the base, and I'll be able to upgrade it more with the SD cards and things of that nature. But that was it. I just wanted to make this a quick video about that. Tell me what you down in the comments below. Are you a Samurai Showdown fan? Tell me what you guys think. And what do you think about the possible Nintendo Switch revisions? Because they've been talking about this, dudes, maybe like sometime in the middle of last year. And I'm excited for it. You know, I'm willing to trade this and pay my $300 to $350. Maybe not $400. That would be quite too much for just a handheld system. It's not just handheld, but, you know, it's also docked. But If it's not powerful enough, I don't think I'd be willing to pay $400. $350 at the most, because I absolutely love Nintendo, if that hasn't been clear. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And please hit that notification bell so you know when I'm streaming or when I post new content. Lads and ladettes, thank you once again. This video is finito.